that your pet may need, we have Glasgow's very best veterinary prescription compounding center to make your pet feel special every day. So come in and see us. You and your pet will be glad you did. Medical Arts Pharmacy, Professional Park in Glasgow.
A local radio service of Royce Radio Incorporated. This is WCLU Glasgow. WCLU FM Munfordville, Glasgow. This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President Trump has made it clear he intends to declare a national emergency to get the money he wants to build a border wall. CBS News has just confirmed he plans to use $2.5 billion from the Defense Department's drug interdiction program and $3.5 billion from its construction budget. But first, the president is expected to act on bipartisan legislation to avert another government shutdown at midnight.
The spending bill itself is expected to get the president's signature, but it's the national emergency he says he'll declare that's making waves in Congress. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says it sets a dangerous precedent.
I know the Republicans have some unease about it no matter what they say. Just think of what a president with different values can present to the American people.
Say like a President Bernie Sanders declaring an emergency over climate change. To that, Senator Lindsey Graham said,
well, if it's a President Bernie Sanders, then we're going to have a lot more problems than this.
Bill Rakoff, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Heavy rain and flooding have turned highways into rivers in California. Rising waters have left drivers trapped. 2 homes have been destroyed on muddy hillsides.
It's not just the water, but the debris and the rocks and the trees that can cause a lot of damage.
Nearly 1,000 lightning strikes were recorded in a 12-hour span in the Sierra Nevada mountains, where more than 6.5 feet of snow is expected this weekend. Facebook may be hit with the biggest fine ever imposed on a tech company. Live to correspondent Jim Taylor.
Facebook and the Federal Trade Commission negotiating this multi-billion-dollar fine for the social network's privacy abuses. The Washington Post says the two sides have not yet agreed on an exact amount, but it'll be big. Facebook has had several high-profile privacy lapses in the past couple of years, and the FTC is looking into that Cambridge Analytica scandal. Since last March, the data of 87 million Facebook users accessed without consent. Deborah?
2 men who work with Jussie Smollett have been taken into custody in an alleged hate crime attack on the Empire actor. 2 brothers who'd just gotten off a flight from Nigeria at O'Hare Airport are represented by attorney Gloria Schmidt.
When they first learned about what happened to him, they were horrified. This is someone that they know. This is someone that they've worked with. So they don't want to see somebody go through that.
Chicago police say they found a black face mask hat and bleach at the men's home. Attorney Michael Avenatti says he's turned over a videotape to Chicago prosecutors that proves claims of sex assault against R&B singer R. Kelly.
This is the piece of evidence that I think that prosecutors have needed for the better part of 2 decades. In my opinion, it's over for R. Kelly.
Avenatti claims it shows Kelly having sex with a teenage girl. S&P futures up too. This is CBS News.
You have enough things to worry about every day. Insurance shouldn't be one of them. You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
During Aaron's President's Day weekend event, it's your right to make no payments. Lease to own with no money down and no payment until March 1st. Plus, save on living rooms, a Philips TV bundle, or a Samsung laundry pair with no credit needed and free delivery and setup. Now through Monday, visit a participating store or Aaron's.com. With these offers, we all win during Aaron's President's Day weekend event. And most stores open on Sundays. Transaction advertises a rental purchase agreement. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
36 days. That's how long it takes the average company to find their next hire. Glassdoor only matches you with qualified job candidates, so you can find that perfect new hire in half the resumes. Go to glassdoor.com/hire. Glassdoor. Find the right fit for your business.
Uber Rewards is going to make you love Uber even more. Every eligible dollar you spend on rides and Uber Eats earns you points that unlock amazing benefits. Get all the info and terms at uber.com/rewards. That's uber.com/rewards.
Didn't get a box of chocolates or a candlelight dinner? Today's your day.
The day after Valentine's Day is a day to celebrate folks who are not in a relationship.
I am fully in support of singles as someone who was single for plenty of my life.
Folks with whom I spoke about Singles Awareness Day say whether you're in a relationship or not, it's important to learn to do things without a partner.
Like how to hang out with themselves, like how to appreciate alone time.
Sometimes it's nice to be alone and not have to worry about anyone else but me and my dog.
I'm taking myself out to dinner. Yeah, I have reservations. It's going to be great. I'm going to go see a movie. It'll be awesome.
Hadas Kuznets for CBS News, Philadelphia.
Airline passengers will have a new gender option to check off soon. Major companies, including Delta and American, say they'll add non-binary to the flight booking process for people who don't identify as male or female. A spokesperson for the Airlines of America group tells people it's about inclusion and accommodating diversity. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
It's time to join the millions of people using Zoom video conferencing. Turn any size conference room, huddle room, or executive office into a Zoom room with flawless HD video, crystal clear audio, and instant wireless sharing. It'll even work with your existing hardware. Start your meetings with a single touch or use Zoom's new voice command feature. Hey Zoom, start meeting. Huddle happy. Visit zoom.us to set up your free Zoom room trial today. That's zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing.
I'm pretty handy around the house, but now that I have kids, I don't want to spend my Saturday installing a toilet or fixing an air conditioner. But thankfully, there's Home Advisor. Home Advisor helps me find the best home pros in my area to handle any kind of project. You can read reviews of the pros, check their availability, and even book appointments online. And what my wife loves most is that Home Advisor is completely free to use.
Go to homeadvisor.com or download the free app to get started.
Home Advisor.
Experience no-hassle shopping at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green and Glasgow. Ford's Furniture. Furniture you know. People you trust.
In retirement, where will your money come from? For many people, retirement income may come from a variety of sources. Here's a few avenues that may provide you money in retirement. Social Security is the government-administered retirement income program. Workers become eligible after paying Social Security taxes for 10 years. Personal savings and investments can provide income during retirement. Retirees tend to look for investments that offer monthly income. Individual retirement accounts have been around since 1974. Contributions you make to a traditional IRA may be fully or partially tax deductible, depending on your individual circumstances. Distributions from an individual retirement account are taxed as ordinary income. What workers anticipate in terms of retirement income sources may differ considerably from what retirees actually experience. How do these sources of income impact your personal retirement? Please call the Fouch Wealth Advisory Group, Sam Dickinson, or Brian Basinger to discuss your retirement income plan. Call us today at 270-651-2663. Investment counseling since 1854. Securities offered by JJB Hilliard, WL Alliance LLC, member NYSE, SIPC, and FINRA. Investing in securities involves risks.
Want to stay in the know on what's going on with your Glasgow EPB? Just follow us on Twitter at Glasgow EPB or like us on Facebook at Glasgow Electric Plant Board and stay informed about new products, services, and money-saving tips. With a smartphone, you will also have access to constantly updated information during outages. For 50 years, we have been the vital service you depend on daily for your electric, cable, and internet needs, and we hope to provide you even more information and benefits through Facebook and Twitter. Join us today. We are your Glasgow EPB, bringing you the future faster.
You know you can depend on WCLU for local news on the air, online, on demand at WCLUradio.com.
Good morning, everybody. Waking up at 7 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. We have 54 degrees at the studios of WCLU, and we're going to be looking for a winter weather advisory tonight. So the old weekend roller coaster has arrived just in time. Maybe some snow and ice late tonight, early tomorrow. We'll check in with Ray in just a moment. But right now, let's start off with our regular Friday morning birthday check. Aaron Humphrey Brown. That's Aaron Humphrey Brown, who is 23 today. Mike Bell is 72. Nancy Walden with a birthday. Hannah Brown. Ken Vierstra is 65. Mildred Bull has a birthday. Sherry Ann Ballard. Rosie Dyer celebrates a birthday. And an anniversary for Freddie and Loretta Norris. We've got a bunch more coming in here for the weekend. We'll share those. 651-9149 or 800-956-1023. Or online, we are here for you at WCLUradio.com. Coming, well, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get Ray up here and let you kind of know
how things are coming up for the weekend. Ray?
Milder weather back today, cooler weather coming in tomorrow and for the upcoming weekend. And it does look like we'll get a little bit of rain, but the main storm track is going to shift to our south. So the heaviest rain over the next 5 to 7 days will be out across basically central and southern parts of Tennessee and North Georgia and Alabama. A lot of cloud in as we go through this morning. Any breaks will be early, so we may see some sun to start. And as we go through the day, maybe a shower, but a gusty south-southwesterly breeze. And that's going to put us up into the upper 50s. 57. Overnight tonight, some rain showers, 41. And then some light rain later tomorrow with a high of 45. So cloudy tomorrow, but not a bunch of rain. Any rain that is around should be ending by midnight tomorrow night. We'll drop back to a little bit colder, 30 degrees. Saturday, mostly cloudy and cooler, mid-40s. Chance of showers on Sunday, highs low 50s. Next chance of rain will come in next week by about Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Ray Staging, a Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
Thank you, Ray. The current conditions, the barometers are 29.78, winds out of the southwest at 7 miles an hour, 68% humidity, and we have 54 degrees. Brennan Crane is in the newsroom this morning, and he'll have local news next.
I was currently with no prosthetic company, and I was just getting my beginner's prosthetic, and it still wasn't comfortable.
That's when Mike met William Bray with Extreme Prosthetics.
I met Mr. Bray at one of my daughter's ball games, and he'd handed me a card, and he seemed very confident and knew what he was talking about, so I decided to go see Mr. Bray just for a consultation, and just in minutes I was more confident in it, full range of motion.
Mike and many others have given great testimonials for William Bray and Extreme Prosthetics at 400 South Broadway in Glasgow, which you can check out online at comfortforamputees.com.
Yeah, I'm a rather large guy, and it takes a special prosthetic to carry my weight. In the first meeting with Mr. Bray, he realized by looking at the material they used to assemble my prosthetic that it wasn't at the weight limit to carry my weight. And had I not went to that consultation, I'd have never known that.
Professional care from someone who wears a prosthetic themselves. William Bray and Extreme Prosthetics.
If you're just not confident with it, I'd say go see Mr. Bray.
Call 629-5347.
At U.S. Bank, we're proud to be part of our community. All of our great community events inspire more than just the attendees. They inspire the entire community. U.S. Bank is committed to making the communities in which we work and live a better place. Our commitment means supporting the programs and organizations that enrich the quality of life for our neighbors. Because when our community succeeds, everyone wins. All of us serving you. U.S. Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning. For WCLU News, I'm Brennan Crane. The Glasgow Water Company has a new office location. The company has moved from its former location on 126 East Main Street to 301 West Main Street. The office is in the former BB&T Bank building. The Glasgow Water Company would like to remind customers that the office will be closed today and Monday in observance of President's Day. If you have an emergency and must contact the Glasgow Water Company, please call 270-651-3727. The company hopes to accommodate customers with better parking, a night deposit box, and drive-through services. Again, the number to contact the company is 270-651-3727. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, along with the Barron County Sheriff's Office, is asking for the public's help to locate a missing child. Zachariah Cunningham, 17, went missing on December 26, 2018. He was last seen in Glasgow, Kentucky. Cunningham is 6 feet tall and weighs 215 pounds. He has blue eyes and blonde hair. He left with no belongings and has not been in contact with anyone. If anyone has seen Cunningham or has information on his whereabouts, call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. It's 1-800-843-5678, or the Barron County Sheriff's Office at 270-651-2771. Kentucky adults' self-reported health status has declined over the last decade. According to the latest report from the Kentucky Health Issues Poll, the decline is largely among those adults living on higher incomes, although lower-income Kentucky adults consistently report poor levels of health. The national opioid epidemic has been a prime contributor in lowering health statuses. Cancer, heart disease, and diabetes also shorten lives and reduces quality of life in Kentucky. A lot of cases that commonly cause health decline are preventable. According to President and CEO of the Foundation for a Healthy Kentucky, Ben Chandler, the organization supports policies and programs that are shown to improve health. According to the Kentucky Office of Drug Control Policy, 1,468 Kentucky residents died of drug overdoses in 2017. And the number has been increasing in recent years. Kentucky has also the highest rates of cancer incidents and deaths and some of the highest rates of heart disease and diabetes in the country. Overall, in 2018, only 4 in 10 Kentucky adults said their health was good or excellent, down from 49% in 2008 when KHIP first asked the question. Nationwide, life expectancy has decreased in recent years, in large part due to drug overdoses. In Kentucky, 30% of adults with household incomes that were at or below 200% of the federal poverty guidelines said their health was excellent or very good, compared to 49% of adults with higher incomes. The figure for higher incomes is down significantly from 66% in 2008. On the other hand, the proportion of lower-income Kentuckians with very good or excellent health has hovered between 26 and 31% during the prior decade. Chandler says these statistics must be used to sharpen the focus of policymakers and health advocates to support what works for these populations. Those include smoke-free and tobacco-free laws, and higher tobacco taxes, improving nutrition and increasing physical activity in schools, and reducing the cost and improving access to preventative health screenings and substance use treatment. Right after this break, we'll have more news for you. It is 6:15, 54 degrees at WCLU.
TJ Sampson Community Hospital will be offering calcium scoring screenings for only $50 during the month of February. A cardiac CT scan for coronary calcium is a non-invasive way of obtaining information about the presence of plaque in the arteries and is an extremely helpful tool in identifying your risk of a heart attack. More than 2,500 Americans die each day from heart disease. Don't become another statistic. This special is only good for the month of February, so call TJ Sampson today to schedule your appointment.
From the Kentucky News Network, I'm Jaleesa Chapman. U.S. Senator Rand Paul is disappointed with the president's decision to declare a national emergency.
In a series of tweets, the Kentucky Republican writes, quote, "I'm disappointed with both the massive, bloated, secretive bill that just passed and with the president's intention to declare an emergency to build a wall." Paul goes on to say that he also wants strong borders, including a wall, but says, quote, 1,000 pages dropped in the middle of the night and extra constitutional executive actions are wrong, no matter which party does them. I'm Haley Hansen.
The Kentucky Senate has overwhelmingly passed a bill that would ban most abortions in the state once a fetal heartbeat is detected. The chamber's 31-6 vote on Thursday came a few hours after the measure cleared a committee. The Tennessee Valley Authority Board of Directors is closing the Paradise Unit 3 coal facility in Kentucky. The TVA says Thursday's recommendation to close the Muhlenberg County unit over the next 3 years will better balance the current generation system because the facility is not designed to respond to today's power needs. TVA board member Virginia Lodge tells WHOP Radio.
If we could make our decisions based on our sympathetic feeling, it would be easy. Unfortunately, we've all taken oaths to do what we think is best for the entire valley.
The board's decision comes despite President Trump's support to keep the plant open. And the man driving the city truck that hit Louisville Metro Police Detective Deidre Mangadote's cruiser, killing her, is charged with murder. The grand jury indicted Roger Burdette Thursday with murder and several other charges. Mangadote was working a traffic stop on Christmas Eve when the big rig hit her cruiser, trapping her inside. Burdette is expected to be arraigned on Monday. I'm Jaleesa Chapman.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
For visiting teams, the trip to the home court of the Big Blue usually ends in disaster. But for every disaster that happens off the court or field, call the fire, water, cleanup, and restoration specialists at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. That's where you'll find the team that's faster to any size disaster, thanks to 27 locations across Kentucky. So when fire or water threatens your home or business, call on the Big Green Vans. It's 1-800-SERVE-PRO, that's SERVPRO, or ServePro.com. Go Big Blue!
They're huge, and
and they're coming to the Kentucky Expo Center. Tractors bigger than your house. Hay balers the size of a Mack truck. Wheels taller than your living room. It's 1.2 million square feet of massive, powerful, heavy-duty farm equipment. And it's fun for the entire family. It's the National Farm Machinery Show, and it's bigger than ever. February 13th through the 16th. Visit farmmachineryshow.org for more information. Admission is free.
I'm Brennan Crane with more local news here on WCLU. The Tobacco-Free Schools bill has passed unanimously out of the Kentucky House Committee on Health and Family Services and is now awaiting action by the full House. The bill, called House Bill 11, is endorsed by the Coalition for a Smoke-Free Tomorrow, which comprises more than 180 organizations committed to improving health by reducing tobacco use in Kentucky. The bill would prohibit tobacco use on or in property that is owned or operated by school boards in Kentucky at all times. Local school boards would determine enforcement. An amendment has been filed that would exempt adult use when students are not present. Following is a statement from the Coalition which supports passage of a clean bill without amendment. According to the Coalition, a strong tobacco-free schools policy is essential to protect Kentucky's youth from tobacco. Prohibiting tobacco use would create an environment where tobacco use is not the norm. It would reduce adolescent and teen tobacco use, protect youth from secondhand smoke, aerosol, and residue, and provide positive adult role modeling. Nationwide, 1 in 5 high school students and 1 in 7 middle school students now uses a tobacco product. House Bill 11, with the proposed amendment, gives school boards the authority to make decisions about enforcement, such as whether smoking is allowed if students are off campus. According to the Coalition, the proposed amendment to allow some to use tobacco on school property is unnecessary and would result in a weak, ineffective bill. The Barren River Animal Welfare Association will sponsor Smooches for Pooches today and Saturday. There will be a bake sale and kissing booth. $2 will get you a picture of a Brawa fur baby, or you can bring your own. Photos will be posted to the Brawa Facebook page. For more information, call 651-7297. It is currently 54 degrees, 621 in downtown Glasgow.
Making your funeral arrangements in advance is one last wonderful gift you can give the loved ones who will be left behind. By freeing them from the burden of many details, you give them time to do the work of grieving and caring for one another.
This is Follis Crow. Let us help you with the reflection and remembrance. A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home in Glasgow. We're here for you.
South Central Kentucky Monuments in Glasgow wants you to know that if you've recently lost a loved one or if you're thinking about a pre-need monument, they're here to make the process as stress-free as possible. With plenty of examples and a multitude of custom options, South Central Kentucky Monuments has the ability to offer you exactly what you want or help steer you in the right direction based on your preferences. Let my friends David, Jerry, and Adam Jesse provide the service and craftsmanship you deserve. To learn more, visit southcentralkymonuments.com.
Local news time from WCLU is 6:22. We have a temperature reading of 54 degrees. A winter weather advisory coming in here tonight. Ray Stagey will tell us about that in just a few moments. In area funeral announcements this hour, funeral services for Robert Bailey, age 84, of Glasgow, will be Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock at Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Visitation begins after 4 p.m. on Saturday and continues until 8 at the funeral home on Sunday until time for service. Burial will be in the Happy Valley Memorial Gardens with DAV Chapter 20 providing the military honors. Funeral services for Clarence Phelps Beckett Jr., age 88, of Maple Hill, North Carolina, will be held at 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon at Butler Funeral Home in Edmonton. Burial to be in the Medcalf County Memorial Gardens. Visitation will be from 4 until 7 Saturday and after 9 on Sunday. Funeral service for Clarence Buddy Leonard, 69, of Bowling Green, will be at 1 o'clock Saturday at the Hardy & Son Funeral Home in the Bowling Green Chapel, with burial to be in the Lambert Cemetery. Visitation from 3 until 7 today and from 10 until 1 on Saturday at the funeral home. Funeral services for Judy Wallace Irvin, age 72, of Russell Springs, will be held at 11 o'clock Saturday at the Butler Funeral Home in Edmonton. Burial will follow in the Russell Springs City Cemetery. Visitation will be today from 4 until 8 and after 9 o'clock on Saturday at the funeral home. A visitation for Troy Allen Lee, age 48, of Cleveland, will be held from 4 until 7 today at the Patton Funeral Home's Brownsville Chapel. Obituary information is available 24 hours a day, free online at WCLUradio.com. No login is necessary.
Congratulations. Are you excited about the new job?
Yes, but I don't know what to do with my 401k.
That's a big decision. As a Modern Woodman financial representative, I can explain your options and help you to make the best choice. I'm Anthony Mike. Call me today at 427-6807.
Get to know your local Modern Woodman representative to plan for your financial future and learn about valuable member benefits. Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures. Securities offered through MWA Financial Services, Inc., a wholly owned subsidiary of Modern Woodman of America.
624 WCLU and 54 degrees. Let's turn to local sports. A whole lot of high school basketball action last night. In girls action, it was Glasgow over Franklin Simpson, 53-17. Barron County's Trojanettes over Clinton County, 71-27. In overtime, Caverna ousted Metcalfe County, 66-61. Warren East downing Monroe County, 58-53. Allen County Scottsville over Todd Central, 63-35. Warren Central over Russellville, 44-39. And South Warren 60, Hopkinsville 56. Look at boys action from last night. It was Franklin Simpson defeating the Glasgow Scotty boys 66-58. Clinton County over Barron County 63-32. It was Metcalfe County down in Caverna 79-66. Monroe County over Warren East 89-66. And Allen County Scottsville ousting Todd Central 62-50. It's the final night of the regular season in high school basketball tonight. In girl-boy doubleheaders, Hart County travels to Adair County. Edmondson County hosts Greenwood. Metcalfe County plays at Washington County. Cumberland County goes to Logan County, and Russellville entertains Whitesville Trinity. In boys action, Russell County hosts Rockcastle County. Warren Central welcomes LaRue County. Bowling Green's on the road at Hopkinsville, and South Warren entertains Butler County. And in a girls' game only, Russell County travels to Bowling Green tonight. And that's a check of local sports. 626. Interested in the weekend weather? Ray Stajic will put it together.
An opportunity for maybe some wintry precipitation as we head on through the night and early tomorrow. Colder air will be settling on in a winter weather advisory for most of us now. That'll be this evening through early tomorrow morning. Inch, maybe up to 2 inches of snowfall in some spots. Maybe a little bit of ice, too. So we'll have to be very careful as we head on through Saturday morning. Luckily, it's on a weekend, as we may see some wintry precip around. Clouds will continue to gather this morning. We may see a little light rain this afternoon, 45. Then as we go on through tonight, we'll see that rain mix with and change on over to a little bit of snow, maybe some freezing rain as we get into the upper 20s. An inch or less of accumulation expected, but still that advisory. Most of that precip gone tomorrow morning. Clouds and sunshine early, then becoming cloudy, 44, so everything melts. Rain showers Sunday, highs low 50s. Monday, cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. And a chance of showers on Tuesday. Once again, next week, it looks like the heaviest rainfall is going to stay south of us. I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic, a Weather Channel, WCLU, your home for local.
Thank you, Ray. The radar screen shows nothing happening in the range of our radar screen for sure. It's way far away from right now. Pressure's dropping, though, at 29.78. Southwest winds at 7 miles an hour, and 68% humidity. 54 degrees, 627 at WCLU. At Southern.
Check out the great deals at Gilead Auto Group in Glasgow.
Stretch your hard-earned tax refund further during Gilead's Tax Time Sale-a-thon. Save big on over 450 pre-owned vehicles, starting at $2,500 up to like-new 2018 models. Plus, we have over 100 vehicles priced below $9,900. We work with over 20 lenders to get you the vehicle you need and deserve, no matter your credit situation.
If car shopping makes you nervous, come to the home of legendary service.
Glasgow Prescription Center is the culmination of my husband's professional career. When he took over GPC, he didn't want to be just good. He'd already done that. He wanted to be great. And I think his patients would agree that he's done just that. Could he get by with a smaller staff? Sure. The gift shop, the flower shop, delivery people, a brand new facility, none of those things are required to have a pharmacy, but that's why it's not just a good pharmacy, it's a great one. I'm really excited to see what Robert is going to do next because I know he's going to put his heart into it.
77 or King for $17.50 this week at Ford's Furniture. Dream big and save big on a great selection of mattress sets now at Ford's. Save up to $600 on select mattress sets from Biltmore, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Ford's Furniture mattresses. Save up to $600 during the Dream Big, Save Big sale now at Ford's Furniture.
And let's go ahead and plan on checking out the birthday club right now. Yes, we have Ralphie's Fun Center in charge of birthdays around here. They can be in charge of birthdays for your next get-together, too, or whatever you have coming up. That's Ralphie's Fun Center. They make it fun, and they'd love to show you all the special things they have to do. It's a very impressive place to have a get-together, to get some things done, and to celebrate at Ralphie's Fun Center. And that's what we're going to do, is celebrate here this morning. Let me get over here to the birthday list because it's Friday, February the 15th. Boy, we've been blowing through this month, haven't we? We have birthdays today for Aaron Humphrey Brown. Aaron is turning 23 today. Mike Bell is 72. Nancy Walden celebrates. It's Hannah Brown. Ken Vierstra is 65 today. Miss Mildred Bull, a very nice lady, is having a big birthday today. Happy birthday to Miss Mildred Bull today. Sherry Ann Ballard, happy birthday to you. Rosie Dyer celebrates. And we've got Freddie and Loretta Norris on the anniversary side of our ledger here for today. Now let's look at Saturday, the 16th birthdays. We have Rochelle Mathis. Shane Pruitt. Shane is 34 tomorrow. Austin Bull has a birthday. Annabelle Bott's going to be 18 tomorrow. H.M. Cherry. Mr. H.M. Cherry is going to be 91 tomorrow. Dale Smith, happy birthday to you. And Jasper Isles. Jasper Isles, we understand, is going to be 5 on Saturday. We also have on Sunday a bunch of nice folks celebrating, including Wanda Garrett, Patricia Smethers. Now here we go, Christy Pointer. Christy, I haven't found my gong yet today, but when I find that gong, I'm going to give you the 40 gong, and we're going to be certainly celebrating big time with Christy Pointer on her 40th birthday today. Danny, her 40th birthday on Sunday. Let me get that right. Danny Bishop has a birthday on Sunday. Joseph Wyatt celebrates on Sunday, and we have Linda Settle having a birthday on Sunday too. 651-9149, 800-956-1023. Online, WCLUradio.com for birthdays and anniversaries. And let's see here, 631, 54 degrees. Coming back, we're going to do some archive checking.
Nursing is one of the most rewarding careers because nurses save lives every day. TJ Regional Health is looking for nurses who like to make a difference each and every day. Come and be a part of the future at TJ Regional Health by joining our amazing nursing staff today. We offer sign-on bonuses, student debt relief, flexible schedules, and a great retirement plan. For more information, call the Human Resources Department at TJ Sampson Community Hospital or go online, tjsampson.org.
BG Tire is way more than just tires. They are your full-service tire and automotive center. They offer pickup and drop-off service to your home or business to save your precious time. Alignments, oil changes, brake work. BG Tire does it all, including emergency roadside assistance 24 hours a day. Put your faith in the company Bowling Green has trusted for 4 generations. BG Tire, 1046 Lovers Lane, Bowling Green, across from BG Home Furnishings.
15,000 inventory items, custom brake hoses while you wait, cylinder repair. Is there anything Joseph A. Wade can't do? Well, one thing's for sure, Joseph A. Wade Incorporated serves a large community of people who believe there's no job they can't do, and that's the same attitude Joseph A. Wade has in their line of work. So for the smallest screws, Allen wrenches, or drill bits, or even a 5-stage hydraulic cylinder measuring 25 feet in length, Joseph A. Wade's motto, no problem. Joseph A. Wade Incorporated, 311 Industrial Drive, Glasgow.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Bewley with Amedisys Home Health Care. Here at Amedisys Home Health, we know it is important to you and your family to trust the healthcare professionals that you invite into your home. And we want you to know that you have a choice. If your doctor talks to you and your loved ones about home health, ask for Amedisys. We are a group of compassionate professionals who deliver the best care to our patients in their homes. With Amedisys, expect quality, patient-focused care you need and deserve. Amedisys Home Health with a hometown touch. For more information, call 270-651-7640.
Yes, it's time for the archive. Well, actually, let me back up here just a second. Paul Lowe is having a birthday today. I want to be sure and to get Paul Lowe on the birthday anniversary club for today. And I think probably Brennan's got some more. We'll add those in here just in a moment here on WCLU. He's taking the calls up there for us. While I introduce you to Sam Terry, well-known local historian who is going to join us here for the Friday edition of the Archives. Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Doing very well. How are you this cool morning?
Yeah, it's 54 degrees, but it's a cool feeling 54, you know. I wore the biggest coat of the week today. It's probably one of the warmer mornings. But that's just the way it happens. And I think we got 100 years worth of really interesting history to share with people. And actually, for those folks watching on Facebook Live or EPB Channel 6, they'll be seeing a couple of pictures that Sam has provided us here. And I want to make sure, I don't have all of my notes up here, but you can help me when we bring these pictures up, okay?
All right.
It's 100 years ago today, though. You know, there's a lot of people been sick. I've been hearing a whole lot about a lot of people who have been sick, Sam. And today, 100 years ago, was no different. But it was a good end to this because Miss Annie Gorin, 100 years ago today, is noted to have recovered from attack of influenza and has again resumed her music classes at the high school building. Now, I think attack is a very fitting way to describe, the influenza there. And 100 years ago, can you imagine 100 years ago? I don't know that there's anything you can fight the flu with. But Miss Annie won the fight and came back to teaching music, Sam.
She did, and Miss Annie was a prolific piano teacher here in Glasgow, and had hundreds of students over the years. And for those who've been around Glasgow for a while and remember the old Clinic Hospital next door to Howard Clinic on West Washington, that was Miss Annie's home. And so that's where all those folks were going to take piano classes when she was teaching at home before she was at the high school. And, she was also, along with Jenny Bowles Ellison, one of the founders of St. Helen Catholic Church in the late 1890s. And she converted to Catholicism and helped to start the parish here.
Fascinating. Adding to the fact that our music we have a love of music around here that was perpetrated by such folks as Miss Annie Gorin. Also here in 1919, we've got a picture of a token. Brendan, you want to bring that picture of the token up right here that we have? This is a token let's see here if I can find the story.
The story is actually 1929.
Okay, it is. Okay, well, I thought this was the Kimball Piano Store. Let me get to 1929 then. We don't want to mess this up, all right? Tell me about it.
Well, the picture is of a store token, and those were given sort of as we might give a coupon to a store today or a discount. That was a promotional thing, but that is for Harlan and Clayton, and the Clayton portion of that was James E. Clayton, who was Glasgow's mayor for 11 years, and he also served on the city council in Glasgow for about 27 years. He was a dry goods businessman. He first had Bryan and Clayton, and they sold out and became Harlan and Clayton. And then in 1931, he went back into business after this news story and had a new store called Clayton and Pettigo. But I'll let you read that story.
The $50,000 stock of Harlan Clayton Company, Glasgow's largest department store, will be thrown in a tremendous sale. The Harlan Clayton Company store has been sold to the Crawford Gatlin chain stores, and confirming to their policy of opening all stores with new stock necessitates the quick disposal of the present stock. Watch for the big double-page circular telling you more of this wonderful price-smashing event. That's pretty snazzy there for 1929. Plus having this neat, I've heard of people give coupons. Sometimes you can remember wooden nickels and little round tuits. Well, this was
Exactly.
a neat little token that they had there. Wonder what that's made out of. Have you ever held that in your hand?
I have not, but I bet someone like Eddie Bruner could tell us what that was made of.
Yeah, it looks pretty neat, for sure. A neat way to promote.
And to bring a little more understanding of Mayor Clayton, he and his wife, Ella Shader Clayton, lived on the corner of South Green and Leslie Avenue. And that's today is the Witcher family home. And they were a childless couple, much beloved by people in Glasgow, and very highly esteemed folks.
Sounds to me like that they were well liked and well loved and did a whole lot for the community, Sam.
I believe so.
Let's move to 1939. And the headline right here, this is a grabbing headline. If anybody picks up the newspaper here, this is the Republican in 1939 and saw this headline. Clive Emmert to raise muskrats. Everybody said, huh? Well, here's the rest of the story. Clive Emmert, who lives near Elbow Springs, is preparing to try to raise muskrats for commercial purposes. He has received 2 pairs of muskrats from an Ohio farm for his first trial. He will study the habits of the pets and get practical information. Pelts from muskrats are very valuable and are always in good demand. All fur-bearing animals are becoming scarce, some becoming extinct, and it seems the time is not far distant when, if we want a fur coat or a necklace, we will either have to raise the animals that produce it or buy homegrown furs from a neighbor. The fur industry may prove more remunerative than it looks from a casual glance. Mr. Emmert's efforts will be watched with interest. The muskrat farm coming to town there. Clive Emmert. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not that knowledgeable about muskrats, but hopefully it worked out for him. Yeah, I think of muskrats. I think of one of those coats you see all those young collegiate athletes wearing around, right before the ball game, warm-up jackets or something. All right, let's move up here to 1949. This is some information about Misters L.L. Miller and Rogers Dickinson have been appointed members of the City Board of Education, filling vacancies created by the resignation of the former board members, William Folk Sr. and Dr. W.G. Clark. Mr. Miller is the owner and proprietor of Miller Dry Cleaners, and Mr. Dickinson is the cashier of New Farmers National Bank. Other members of the board are Dr. Paul S. York, Chairman, Mrs. Rogers Wells, and Henry W. Goodman. That's interesting story here in 1949, appointed to the school board. How about that?
Yes, it makes you wonder what the rest of the story was that caused Billy Folks and Dr. Clark to resign from the board, but maybe they just dealt with the school long enough.
Yeah, it's a hard job. I always admire folks who throw their hat into the ring to be on the school board because, it's very much an important position, and a lot of times it's a thankless position too, but it's got to be done. All right, 1959, members of the Fiscal Court of the Barron County Medical Society are making a study toward a possible conversion of the county's Hillcrest home to a privately operated nursing home. Okay, Brennan, let's see that Hillcrest home right there on Channel 6 and on Facebook Live. This information right here continues. The rest of the story. The details of the proposed transition have not been announced, but anyway, it was Hillcrest home out there. It's been, when I was a kid, it was called the County Farm.
Correct.
Out there in Hillcrest. And it is a Hillcrest location out there, but you know any more about that?
Yeah, well, and I don't think they actually turned it into the nursing home, but people did continue to reside there.
Yeah.
This photo is of Hillcrest, made in 1957, and the the pretty lady there in the photo is Mary D. Whitty, who, with her husband Ernest Whitty, were the superintendents of the county farm from 1949 to 1969, according to their daughter Paulette. And interestingly, just last week we had Mary D. Whitty Carter in the news locally for her 100th birthday.
How about that? The lady standing in this picture, 1957, today is 100. How about that? Fascinating. I bet she can tell some tales, you think?
Oh, I bet she could.
A lot of
I know she could.
Yeah, a lot of interesting history out there at the Hillcrest. Good picture, Sam. Thanks. 1969, the children of Delbert. I'm sorry, that's the wrong story. 1969, David R. Jordan, a Glasgow realtor, announces the opening of a new real estate office. The offices of Glasgow Insurance Agency on South Green Street. That's right, Mr. Jordan opened up a real estate office, but he did it inside of the Glasgow Insurance Agency building there on the South Green Street. So welcoming David Jordan into business here in 1969, Sam. 1979, we've got the Barron County Band this day, leaving for the Mardi Gras celebration on Thursday afternoon. How about that? Young students getting to go to the Mardi Gras. I don't know about how much fun that would have been to chaperone on that trip because, Mardi Gras to me is a little bit helter-skelter. But the band director there, David Harbison, put in a lot of effort to make sure to take these kids so they could experience the Mardi Gras celebration, 1979.
He did, and the late David Harbison deserves an awful lot of credit for making the Barron County High School Band what it is.
Yes.
He was the foundational director of the band who worked very, very hard and was very dedicated to that job.
You can see by such efforts as getting them to Mardi Gras and many other things, he made a difference in the development of the Barron County Band for sure. 1989, how about some sports? Monroe County's Mike Kessler has become the first player in Monroe County high school basketball history to top 1,000 career points. Now, that is a feat for sure. 1989 it was, the first player in Monroe County high school basketball history to top 1,000 career points. Quite an accomplishment for Mike Kessler. 1989, this was a one-sentence story in the Glasgow Daily Times. Glasgow School Board wants to form an alumni association. And, of course, that's a daunting task because it requires a whole lot of work to try to keep up with everybody. But it's good to have an alumni association put together, a list of folks that you can tell about things going on in their hometown school. And it was good to know that they wanted to move forward with that in 1999, Sam.
And they did.
Yes. And certainly that's worked out there's been some get-togethers, some reunions, some fundraising efforts, things of that nature, and it makes a difference in the way we keep up with our former classmates. All right, now we've got 2009, 10 years ago, a sports story here. 5 Glasgow high school football players were recognized for being all-region, all-district, and honorable mention. Senior John Allen was the only player named to the All-Sky Conference team. I don't have the other names of the football players in this particular story, but that's pretty impressive to have 5 honored at the end of the season like that, Sam. And that's just a day in the life over a 100-year span of how folks enjoy living here, being a part of this community, and everything from muskrat farms to alumni associations to, a lot of interesting things that bring back a lot of memories and kind of help us to understand the way we were, as the song says. Anything else you need to add for today?
No, but we've got some great things coming up next week that will bring back lots of memories for folks. I've been reading ahead and getting a taste of what's to come.
Yeah, I like those pictures. That gives us a little bit more of a story here. So if you and here's the thing: other people don't realize necessarily that you might be driving down the road listening to us on the radio, but you want to see these pictures of out on Hillcrest or this coin. Well, of course, our morning show is on Facebook Live, and it's on Facebook if you want to watch it after the fact. You want to sit down at lunch and see what the archives were, see what that picture looked like. You can do that at WCLUradio.com. How about that, Sam? Convenience. That's what we got to do.
Can't beat it.
All right. Have a good day, sir, and we'll resume talking to you on Monday, okay? The Archives, brought to you today by Joseph A. Wade Industrial Hardware Services, and brought to you by Amedisys Home Health.
It's a super simple way to save when you take advantage of the Early Bird Hibachi Special at Shogun Bistro of Glasgow. Every afternoon from 2 until 5, you can enjoy steak and chicken, or steak and shrimp, or chicken and shrimp for just $15 each. So many ways to take advantage of this Early Bird Special, from family outings to office meetings to just getting ahead of the crowd. The Early Bird Hibachi Special, steak and chicken, steak and shrimp, or chicken and shrimp, just $15 each from 2 till 5 at Shogun Bistro of Glasgow.
Let me ask you something. What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle, a combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more, because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve? Call State Farm agent Mike Bryant in Glasgow at 270-651-3608.
Hey everybody, this is Earn Dog. I want to remind you all about the easiest way to remember where to find your next home or business. Just go to GlasgowKYHomes.com. That's where you'll find the complete listing of property available from Glasgow's Realty and Auction. Randy Gibbons, principal broker, is a personal friend, and I can assure you that he and Tara Vincent will treat you right. Located on the square in Glasgow, that's Glasgow Realty and Auction. Call 651-SOLD, and remember, GlasgowKYHomes.com.
Weather from the WCLU Weather Center. Brought to you by South Central Bank.
An opportunity for maybe some wintry precipitation as we head on through the night and early tomorrow. Colder air will be settling on in a winter weather advisory for most of us now. That'll be this evening through early tomorrow morning. Inch, maybe up to 2 inches of snowfall in some spots. Maybe a little bit of ice, too. So we'll have to be very careful as we head on through Saturday morning. Luckily, it's on a weekend, as we may see some wintry precip around. Clouds will continue to gather this morning. We may see a little light rain this afternoon, 45. Then as we go on through tonight, we'll see that rain mix with and change on over to a little bit of snow, maybe some freezing rain as we get into the upper 20s. An inch or less of accumulation expected, but still that advisory. Most of that precip gone tomorrow morning. Clouds and sunshine early, then becoming cloudy, 44, so everything melts. Rain showers Sunday, highs low 50s. Monday, cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. And a chance of showers on Tuesday. Once again, next week, it looks like the heaviest rainfall is going to stay south of us. I'm meteorologist Ray Stidgick, the Weather Channel, WCLU, your home for local.
Hello, I'm Todd Lockett, ag lender with South Central Bank. When I made the choice to join the South Central Bank team, I was blown away by our commitment to customer service and relationship banking. At South Central Bank, we work hard to cultivate trust and respect. The vision of the Bell family has grown from one single location to 29 convenient locations, each equipped to handle any of your needs, from cashing a check to buying your dream home or starting your business or farming operation. I would love the opportunity to gain your business and show you why South Central Bank is filled with people you can count on. South Central Bank, small enough to know you, big enough to help.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's look at the current conditions. This morning, barometers at 29.78, winds out of the southwest at 7 miles an hour, 68% humidity, and no precip in the past 24 hours. Weather brought to you by South Central Bank. 6:52 at WCLU. Let me talk about our person of the day. You know, back in the earlier part of the hour, I told you about Christy Pointer, who is going to be striking the 40 gong on Sunday. She has been requested to be good as gold as she heads into her 40th birthday weekend. And so if you happen to see Christy Pointer around town today, let me read from the submission. This is how she was nominated. It says that Christy Pointer works at Pettigo-Lessenberry Insurance, and she will be the big 4-0 on 2/17 of 19. since that's a Sunday, would you please announce it on Friday the 15th and make her good as gold? And yes, we have, and yes, we did, and yes, we will. So if you happen to see Christy Pointer around town, you pat her on the back and tell her she's good as gold from WCLU and a little taste of Texas. So I want to be sure and get all that in there, and so you can honor Christy as she gets into her birthday weekend.
Everyone knows you have to winterize your boat, but too often we forget our cars. Glasgow Tire and Auto Center wants to make winterizing your cars top of mind. Stop into Glasgow Tire and Auto Center and let their professionals suggest what's best for your specific vehicle. Also, check out the showroom. When you need tires, Glasgow Tire and Auto Center has brands like Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and more, with some great rebates and incentives to get you back on the road. Visit GlasgowTire.com for more details. That's Glasgow Tire and Auto Center, 602 Happy Valley Road, 270-651-7075. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Wes Royce, and I'm joined with Bobby Lee Hurt. And if you're in the market for a used vehicle, you need to listen up. We've got 4 vehicles we're going to tell you about right now, and there's a whole lot more. Great prices, quality vehicles. Give it to them, Bobby Lee.
Wes, we have a 2012 Mercedes C250, 4-door sedan, sunroof leather, loaded up, priced at just $12,500. Got an 07 BMW 328i, 4-door sedan, silver with black leather inside, just $6,900. A 2012 Honda Accord, 4-door as well, lots of extras, only $9,900. And an 05 GMC Canyon, crew cab, 4-wheel drive, fire engine red, only $7,900.
Folks, if you're the kind of person who is reluctant to come on a car lot because you don't want to be bombarded with salespeople, let me introduce to you Hurt Auto Sales on West Main Street. The low pressure, no pressure, just a good time to come by and check out the vehicles at Hurt Auto Sales, where the motto is, Bobby,
no pain when you trade with Hurt.
Call 270-590-1181.
654 WCLU. Let's see here. Let me get over here and talk about the latest birthday editions. Tina Compton. Tina Compton's having a birthday today. She's a manager over at Cash Express on Front Street, and she's going to be having a big birthday there today. So happy birthday, Tina Compton. We just learned that this also today, Teresa McElroy has a birthday. It's Teresa McElroy. This is from her Aunt Brenda calling in to wish Teresa McElroy a happy birthday today. And Emily England will be 33 tomorrow. And Emily, your mom and daddy called up to wish you a happy 33rd birthday. Brennan, go ahead.
Yeah, we have another one here. John Hurt, he's 25 today, and he's the son of Jimmy and Cindy Hurt.
Okay,
so,
John Hurt.
Yeah, just wanted to wish him a big happy birthday.
That's today, right?
That's today.
Okay, we'll take care of that.
All righty.
Thank you, sir. And we're going to come up and play trivia here just in a second. But Charlotte Steenbergen gave me some information about the Barron County Band in 1979 going to Mardi Gras. She was telling me that back in the day, back in 1979, there weren't any charter buses. They took the band to New Orleans on a school bus. Her husband, Michael, was a school bus driver at the time. He arranged to be off from work so he could drive one of the buses, taking the kids down there to Mardi Gras. And she said that Michael remembers that it was bumper to bumper going across Lake Pontchartrain, just backed up every way possible. And certainly everybody coming in from Mardi Gras, I'm sure that's an experience that Mike won't forget, nor will the kids in the band forget getting to go there. And I thank Charlotte for sharing that information about special times in the lives of our youngsters. 6:56 now at WCLU. The colder air has arrived. Are you ready at home to deal with the colder air? Glasgow Building Supply is ready to help you with a quality Eden Pure heater. Keep your home warm with the efficiency of the Eden Pure. It comes in the low profile version or the tower version with the new and improved copper XH hybrid heat technology. Available in walnut and in maple, and available in the low profile and the tower size. Come to Glasgow Building Supply. You will see how inexpensive heating your home can be. That's Glasgow Building Supply on 31E Bypass in Glasgow.
One of the most beloved stories of all time comes to the Plaza Theater stage March 1st through the 3rd. Steel Magnolias by Robert Harling, presented by the Far Off Broadway Players. 6 women gather in a small Louisiana town beauty salon and share their stories. For tickets, phone 270-361-2101 or visit historicplaza.com. Steel Magnolias at the Historic Plaza Theater March 1st through the 3rd. Visit historicplaza.com.
Money may not grow on trees, but it does grow at Citizens First. Hi, I'm Dana Chapman, branch manager at our Glasgow Southgate branch. We have a checking account at Citizens First that earns you real interest on your money, more than most CDs. Our Platinum Plus checking account. Our staff makes moving your account to Citizens First simple and seamless by helping you through the process. We're committed to a brighter future for both you and our community. Citizens First, the best choice for the best checking accounts. Stop by today to open your Platinum Plus account. Member FDIC.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted ancho chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouth-watering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
Today, keep this thought in mind. Every single person you meet, every single person you come in contact with today is special and important and valuable and unique. In Acts 17:25, the Bible says of Jesus Christ that he himself gives to all mankind life and breath and everything. Every single person you've ever seen, every single person you ever will see in the future, each of these people is a person of infinite value. Each person is made in the image of God. For God so loved the world. Each of these is someone that Jesus died for. Treat each person that way. This has been Bart Warren for the South Green Street Church of Christ.
Thank you, Bart. 6:59 here at WCLU. I think we are up to date enough to where we can go ahead and play trivia. It's Friday. It's local trivia, and it's also, first-time winners week here at WCLU. So we got a lot of smart folks about our locale out there, and let's see how we do on trivia. See if we can have somebody win a delicious pizza from Little Caesars. Be thinking about things, and I'll come back with a question.
We want pretzel crust. We want
Pretzel crust fans, rejoice because it's back by popular demand. Little Caesars large, soft pretzel crust pizza featuring a creamy cheddar cheese sauce, pepperoni, and a 4-cheese blend surrounded by a delicious salted soft pretzel crust for just $6. Hot and ready every day between 4 and 8 and only $6 from the home of pretzel crust pizza, Little Caesars.
Pizza at participating locations plus tax.
All right, here we go. First of all, before I ask the trivia question, I got to tell you, several folks here are saying good morning to us, like Charlotte de Munburn Glass and Chad Livingston. We have greetings from Peru, from Luisto Pacara. Darren Taylor has a birthday today. I'm sorry, he didn't have a birthday at all. Darren Taylor's writing us up here saying good morning. And so is Madison Glidewell, Terry Pruitt. Connie Huffman says good morning. Marty Huffman says good morning, grandson number 1. I think that's for you up there, Brennan.
Yeah, I think so.
Is Marty Huffman your granddaddy?
He is.
He's a good man, I'll tell you that. I've known Marty forever.
I guess so.
Yeah. And Clara Watkins Still says good morning, Brennan Crane, too. So, hey, we love it when folks tune in and write us a little note right here. We try to stay caught up at possible. Diana Martin is on there saying, hey, Brennan Crane, too. Hey, Brennan. You got folks chiming in there to say good morning to you.
That's right. I try to have a lot of people on my side. More people for me than against me. Let's put it that way.
That's right. That is a goal to have, son, for sure.
Right.
Keep working on that one.
All right.
All right. Now I'm going to get over here and play trivia. Friday local trivia. Here we go. 651-9149, 800-956-1023. If you can answer this local trivia question, then you're going to be a first-time winner here on WCLU, and you're going to win a delicious pizza from Little Caesars. So, again, first-time winners only this week. How could you not wrap up the week without a UK basketball question, okay? So if you are a UK basketball fan or knowledgeable about UK basketball, here we go. In 1955, Kentucky's basketball record-breaking 129-game home winning streak ended with a loss of 59-58. What team defeated the Wildcats to end this longest-running home win streak? 651-914-9800-956-1023. 129 games they won at home. And that record has not even been nearly broken in all of history. But somebody did break it. Somebody has the notoriety is the word I'm looking for, that they defeated Kentucky. Hello, trivia.
Would it be San Francisco?
No, it wasn't San Francisco. Thanks for calling, though. First-time trivia winners. You've never won trivia. Do some thinking. It was 1955 that Kentucky was riding high. 129 home games won until who beat them? Trivia.
Tech.
Say it again?
Texas Tech.
No, it wasn't Texas Tech. Trivia. Trivia. Trivia.
Tennessee Vols.
No, it wasn't the Vols. First-time trivia winners, 1955, when Kentucky's home winning streak was ended. Trivia.
Georgia Tech.
That's it. Who's this speaking?
This is Kim Shipley.
Hey, Kim, how you doing? Now, you're a first-time trivia winner, Kim. How are you today?
Sorry, I'm not supposed to be a first-time winner. I've won before. I didn't realize it was first time.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, you know what? That was such a hard question. We're going to, and we had a lot of folks trying, so don't worry about that. Tell me what you know about Georgia Tech, the Ramblin' Wrecks from Georgia Tech.
Well, I will tell you that my husband's uncle, Artie Craddock, was on that winning team, and he was from Hardyville. He wanted to play for Kentucky, but they didn't recruit him, so he played for Georgia Tech and came back and beat them.
That is the greatest. That is the greatest story, Kim. Now, your husband's uncle, Artie Craddock?
Yes.
From Hardyville. And he wanted to be a Wildcat, but they didn't recruit him, so he went to Georgia Tech. That's got to be a great... Is there a story written about that anywhere?
There is. You can find it online if you look it up.
Okay. All right. So that's Artie Craddock's revenge.
Yes.
When in 1955, Georgia Tech defeated the Kentucky Wildcats to break that 129-game winning streak. That is fascinating, Kim. I have a little more information right here. Well, just some things to think about. The Wildcats had not lost a home game since January the 2nd of 1943. That was 12 years of winning, and they never lost throughout 3 presidential terms. 3 people were president before Kentucky lost again.
Yes. There's lots of people around that will tell me that they used to go watch him play, and so it's very interesting.
So where did he play high school ball?
At Hart Memorial.
Oh, Hart Memorial. Okay, a polar bear.
Yep.
How about that? My goodness, that is fascinating. Kim, you have won a pizza. You have earned this pizza by giving us more fascinating facts right here on Friday Local Trivia. You even made it more local with a stellar athlete from Hardyville, Kentucky.
There you go.
All right, I really appreciate that, and I look forward to. I hope that you know, we might even get your husband on here to explain a little bit of that. You think?
Okay, there you go.
Something he's heard at some family reunion somewhere or something. You think?
That's right. I tell you who knows a lot about it too is Dr. Ralston.
Yeah.
Used to watch him play when he was younger.
Yeah, he was a polar bear, you know.
Yes, I don't know if you know Pickles and Judith Howe. Do you know them?
I do.
They used to tell me stories about going to watch him play.
Yeah, well, see, it's so fun to think about this place we call home, isn't it, Kim?
It certainly is.
And I thank you for telling us this, and thank you for being a winner here today on Trivia, okay?
All right, great.
Bye-bye. Thank you. All right, it's Kim Shipley, her husband's uncle. Mr. Artie Craddock used to play for Georgia Tech when Georgia Tech broke that 129-game winning streak. Wow. Learn something every day down here, and I hope you do too. Trivia, 54 degrees. We'll come back on Monday and have something fun. Thanks to Little Caesars.
Experience no-hassle shopping at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green and Glasgow. Ford's Furniture. Furniture you know. People you trust.
CBS News Update.
I have the absolute right to do it.
President Trump has made his intention clear to declare a national emergency to get the money he wants for a border wall. CBS News has just confirmed among the funds he intends to use are $600 million from the Treasury's Drug Forfeiture Fund and $2.5 billion from the Department of Defense Drug Interdiction Program. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
Declaring a national emergency would be a lawless act, a gross abuse of the power of the presidency.
CBS's Rebecca Kaplan.
One option that is available to Democrats that a number of members are pressing for is a resolution of disapproval, which would allow the House to formally express its disapproval and tell the president to cut off this national emergency. If it passed here and went to the Senate would have 15 days to vote on it. Now, of course, the president could always veto this resolution of disapproval.
The president is first expected to sign a spending bill to avert another government shutdown at midnight. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Royce Radio Family. WCLU, 1490 Glasgow. WCLU FM, 102.3 Munfordville, Glasgow. And W276DO, 103.1 Glasgow.
Insurance is all about families. That's true when you think about it. From insuring your home, your car, to the farm that provides for the family. Or that family business that continues thurrough generations. I'm Jared Persley with Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance. Don't you mean ISU Pettigo Lessenberry? Okay, Daniel, you always have to be right. I'm Daniel Bird here at ISU Pettigo Lessenberry, and what we're trying to say is that everything we do is for our families. So if you're looking for agents you can trust, agents who know where you're coming from, then we'd be honored to serve you and your family's best interest. Call us today at 270-651-8837.
Those warm weather months are nice, but for some people, it doesn't matter what the weather is. They have to go to work. And if that's you, you know how important footwear is to the daily grind. So as Kaylee says, come on down to the Quick Stop Shoe Store and check us out. Happy Valley Road in Glasgow, just down from Houchins Grocery. Look for the Red Wing sign. It's a shoe store designed to give you a personal experience to find the right shoe that fits your feet, your work needs, whether it be steel toe or waterproof. The Albrights are known and trusted for these very reasons. That's the Quick Stop Shoe Store across from Swifties on Happy Valley Road in Glasgow.
Come on down to the Quick Stop Shoe Store and check us out.
For WCLU News, I'm Brennan Crane. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, along with the Barron County Sheriff's Office, is asking for the public's help to locate a missing child. Zachariah Cunningham, 17, went missing on December 26, 2018. He was last seen in Glasgow, Kentucky. Cunningham is 6 feet tall and weighs 215 pounds. He has blue eyes and blonde hair. He left with no belongings and has not been in contact with anyone. If anyone has seen Cunningham or has information on his whereabouts, call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at the 1-800-THE-LOST or 1-800-843-5678 or the Barron County Sheriff's Office at 270-651-2771. The Barron Metcalf Emergency Communication Center would like to remind the community that it is burn season. According to the Communication Center, the most common cause of uncontrolled fires is a result of burning in windy conditions. While any burning within 150 feet of a woodland or brushland can occur, it must be done between 6 in the morning and 6 in the evening. Anyone who will be doing any open burning is advised to call the Barron Metcalf Emergency Communication Center at 270-651-1175. Please have the address and a contact number for the Communication Center. Burn season begins today and is in effect until April 30th. The Glasgow Water Company has a new office location. The company has moved from its former location on 126 East Main Street to 301 West Main Street. The office is in the former BB&T Bank building. The Glasgow Water Company would like to remind customers that the office will be closed today and Monday in observance of President's Day. If you have any emergency and must contact the Glasgow Water Company, please call 270-651-3727. The company hopes to accommodate customers with better parking, a night deposit box, and drive-through services. Again, the number to contact the company is 270-651-3727. One state story here. Abortion vote in the House. The Kentucky Senate has overwhelmingly passed a bill that would ban most abortions in the state once a fetal heartbeat is detected. The Republican-led Chamber's 31-6 vote on Thursday came a few hours after the measure cleared a committee. The bill now goes to the state House, which is also run by Republicans. Kentucky is among several states where lawmakers are considering fetal heartbeat bills. Conservative legislatures are pushing increasingly strict anti-abortion laws in an effort to trigger a legal challenge to the 1973 Roe v. Wade ruling that established a nationwide right to abortion. The bill's opponents in Kentucky predicted that enactment of the fetal heartbeat measure would result in a certain legal challenge. It is 7:13, 54 degrees at WCLU. I will be right back with more news.
BG Tire is way more than just tires. They are your full-service tire and automotive center. They offer pickup and drop-off service to your home or business to save your precious time. Alignments, oil changes, brake work. BG Tire does it all, including emergency roadside assistance 24 hours a day. Put your faith in the company Bowling Green has trusted for 4 generations. BG Tire, 1046 Lovers Lane, Bowling Green, across from BG Home Furnishings.
A new year can often bring new challenges, but not when it comes to buying a vehicle at Bailey Gibson. At 306 Happy Valley Road, there will be no high-pressure haggling, just an honest effort to help you find the car or truck you're searching for. No stress or fret at Bailey Gibson in 2019. All you have to do is enjoy your new ride and that new car smell.
Yum! That new car smell is the best. It's almost as good as chocolate.
306 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow, the home of Bailey Gibson Buick GMC.
For WCLU News, I'm Brennan Crane. Kentucky adults' self-reported health status has declined over the last decade, according to the latest report from the Kentucky Health Issues Poll. The decline is largely among those adults living on higher incomes, although lower-income Kentucky adults consistently report poorer health levels of health. The national opioid epidemic has been a prime contributor in lowering health statuses. Cancer, heart disease, and diabetes also shorten lives and reduces quality of life in Kentucky. A lot of cases that commonly cause health decline are preventable. According to President and CEO of the Foundation for a Healthy Kentucky, Ben Chandler, the organization supports policies and programs that are shown to improve health. According to the Kentucky Office of Drug Control Policy, 1,468 Kentucky residents died of drug overdoses in 2017, and the number has been increasing in recent years. Kentucky also has the highest rates of cancer incidents and deaths and some of the highest rates of heart disease and diabetes in the country. Overall, in 2018, only 4 in 10 Kentucky adults said their health was good or excellent, down from 49% in 2008 when KHIP first asked the question. Nationwide, life expectancy has decreased in recent years, in large part due to drug overdoses. In Kentucky, 30% of adults with household incomes that were at or below 200% of the federal poverty guidelines said their health was excellent or very good, compared to 49% of adults with higher incomes. The figure for higher incomes is down significantly from 66% in 2008. On the other hand, the proportion of lower-income Kentuckians with very good or excellent health has hovered between 26 and 31% during the prior decade. Chandler says these statistics must be used to sharpen the focus of policymakers and health advocates to support what works for these populations. Those include smoke-free and tobacco-free laws and higher tobacco taxes, improving nutrition and increasing physical activity in schools, and reducing the cost and improving access to preventative health screenings and substance use treatment. The Tobacco-Free Schools Bill has passed unanimously out of the Kentucky House Committee on Health and Family Services and is now awaiting action by the full House. The bill, called House Bill 11, is endorsed by the Coalition for a Smoke-Free Tomorrow, which comprises more than 180 organizations committed to improving health by reducing tobacco use in Kentucky. The bill would prohibit tobacco use on or in property that is owned or operated by school boards in Kentucky at all times. Local school boards would determine enforcement. An amendment has been filed that would exempt adult use when students are not present. Following is a statement from the coalition which supports passage of a clean bill without amendment. According to the coalition, a strong tobacco-free schools policy is essential to protect Kentucky's youth for tobacco. Prohibiting tobacco use would create an environment where tobacco use is not the norm. It would reduce adolescent and teen tobacco use, protect youth from secondhand smoke, aerosol, and residue, and provide positive adult role modeling. Nationwide, 1 in 5 high school students and 1 in 7 middle school students now uses a tobacco product. House Bill 11, with the proposed amendment, gives local school boards the authority to make decisions about enforcement, such as whether smoking is allowed if students are off campus. According to the coalition, the proposed amendment to allow some to use tobacco on school property is unnecessary and would result in a weak, ineffective bill. The Barren River Animal Welfare Association will sponsor Smooches for Pooches today and Saturday. There will be a bake sale and kissing booth. $2 will get you a picture of a Brawa fur baby, or you can bring your own. Photos will be posted to the Brawa Facebook page. For more information, call 651-7297. It is 718, 54 degrees in downtown Glasgow. This has been Brennan Crane with WCLU News.
Attention, if your home or business experiences frequent drainage clogs and backups, Spots Plumbing now has a new jetter system that implements hot and cold water options to rid your drains of excess grease, roots, and any other substance that's causing you trouble. Ask about the jetter drain cleaning system today, 678-1970.
There's way more than just the name. Spots Plumbing, while being the first you should call for your plumbing needs, is also the number you call if you need your driveway plowed or if you need salt spread to help melt the ice away. 270-678-1970. Let Bots be the first you call.
The Empty Nest Inside Pharmacy Express is full of goodies like new fall fashion jewelry, home decor for every room, artwork, and much more. Check out the Cindy bracelets and On Who jewelry, both with great causes. The Empty Nest also offers wedding and baby registry. Make sure to ask about their customer loyalty program. For every purchase at the Empty Nest, you earn double points to redeem for cash off your next purchase. You'll find the Empty Nest is not so empty. Inside Pharmacy Express on the corner of Cleveland Avenue and the Bypass in Glasgow.
From the Kentucky News Network, I'm Jaleesa Chatman. U.S. Representative Hal Rogers is backing the budget deal that will keep the federal government open. The 5th District Representative voted in favor of the funding package, which includes a bipartisan agreement on border security. Rogers thanked Kentucky's federal workers while speaking Thursday.
In my Kentucky district, for example, hundreds of federal prison employees showed up to a dangerous, difficult, often thankless job for over a month, not knowing when the next paycheck would come, if at all.
The legislation provides over $22 billion for border security. Meanwhile, Senator Rand Paul has announced his disappointment with the government funding compromise. The senator called the bill secretive, adding he's in favor of increasing border security, but does not agree with the way the president is going about it. The White House has said that President Trump would sign the bill and then declare a national emergency in hopes of shifting money from the federal budget to build a wall. A bill that would outlaw having sex with animals is on its way to the full Senate.
Kentucky is one of only 5 states that hasn't made it illegal to sexually assault an animal. The bill is sponsored by Jefferson County Republican Senator Julie Rocky Adams.
It is inappropriate to have sex with animals, and there is a causal link to child abuse.
During debate in the Senate Judiciary Committee, Grayson Democrat Robin Webb had some objections to the bill.
We're mandating certain things that a court can do. Why are we doing that?
She went on to abstain from the final vote, but it passed out of committee and heads to the full Senate. I'm Suzanne Duvall.
A tragedy for classic car enthusiasts will be commemorated by the Bowling Green Hot Rods this season. The Class A affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays says it will change its name to the Bowling Green Sinkholes for one day on August 30th. In 2014, 8 classic Corvettes fell into a sinkhole below the National Corvette Museum. I'm Jaleesa Chatman.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay, make payments directly from your smartphone, and People Pay, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet to learn more at ctbi.com. That's ctbi.com.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's the Championship Tractor Pull, February 13th through the 16th.
at Freedom Hall. Tickets start at $10 at Ticketmaster.com and champful.org. It's louder than ever. The Championship Tractor Pull is powered by Syngenta. Visit champful.org for more information.
Hello, I'm Kathy Murray. Did you know that some healthcare professionals still make house calls? Amedisys Home Health is a group of compassionate professionals who deliver the best care to our patients in their homes. Whether you're recovering from a surgery or recuperating from an illness, our home health nurses, aides, and therapists can provide medication and treatment to you in your home. Ask your doctors if you qualify for home health care, or call Amedisys Home Health Care at 270-651-7640.
Hustler Mowers and Haywood Sales and Service, a perfect combination of quality and service. Over 50 years ago, Hustler developed a zero-turn mower, and they've been making it better ever since. Haywood Sales and Service knows firsthand how the Hustler brand signifies quality, strength, performance, and high innovative standards. This is the perfect time to experience the quality of Hustler from a fully invested dealer. Haywood Sales and Service, growing to meet your needs. Hustle to their convenient location on Finney Road at Haywood, 270-814-1068. Let's turn to local sports. A whole lot of high school basketball action last night. In girls action, it was Glasgow over Franklin Simpson, 53-17. Barron County's Trojanettes over Clinton County, 71-27. In overtime, Caverna ousted Metcalfe County, 66-61. Warren East downing Monroe County, 58-53. Allen County Scottsville over Todd Central, 63-35. Warren Central over Russellville, 44-39. And South Warren 60, Hopkinsville 56. Look at boys action from last night. It was Franklin Simpson defeating the Glasgow Scotty boys 66-58. Clinton County over Barron County 63-32. It was Metcalfe County down in Caverna 79-66. Monroe County over Warren East 89-66. And Allen County Scottsville ousting Todd Central 62-50. It's the final night of the regular season in high school basketball tonight. In girl-boy doubleheaders, Hart County travels to Adair County. Edmondson County hosts Greenwood. Metcalfe County plays at Washington County. Cumberland County goes to Logan County, and Russellville entertains Whitesville Trinity. In boys action, Russell County hosts Rockcastle County. Warren Central welcomes LaRue County. Bowling Green's on the road at Hopkinsville, and South Warren entertains Butler County. And in a girls' game only, Russell County travels to Bowling Green tonight. And that's a check of local sports.
The Weather Channel brings you the latest forecast. Sponsored by Southern States in Glasgow.
Do you know who your new Purina dealer in Barron County is? It's Southern States Glasgow Cooperative. Yes, Southern States now stocks Purina bag feeds. Chicken, pigs, cows, and horses. Check with Frank or any of the friendly Southern States staff. Stock up on muck boots for the whole family and save 10% off. Men's, women's, boys, and girls muck boots in the latest styles. And as the weather cools down, check with Jimmy at Southern States to learn about ventless propane heaters from 10,000 to 30,000 BTUs. The staff at Southern States is ready to help you year-round in every way. 300 Sampson Street, Glasgow.
An opportunity for maybe some wintry precipitation as we head on through the night and early tomorrow. Colder air will be settling on in a winter weather advisory for most of us now. That'll be this evening through early tomorrow morning. Inch, maybe up to 2 inches of snowfall in some spots. Maybe a little bit of ice, too. So we'll have to be very careful as we head on through Saturday morning. Luckily, it's on a weekend, as we may see some wintry precip around. Clouds will continue to gather this morning. We may see a little light rain this afternoon, 45. Then as we go on through tonight, we'll see that rain mix with and change on over to a little bit of snow, maybe some freezing rain as we get into the upper 20s. An inch or less of accumulation expected, but still that advisory. Most of that precip gone tomorrow morning. Clouds and sunshine early, then becoming cloudy, 44, so everything melts. Rain showers Sunday, highs low 50s. Monday, cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. And a chance of showers on Tuesday. Once again, next week, it looks like the heaviest rainfall is going to stay south of us. I'm meteorologist Ray Stidgick, the Weather Channel, WCLU, your home for local.
Thank you, Ray. We've had no precip in the past 24 hours. Cloud cover is kind of picking up out there a little bit. The humidity is at 69%. Barometer is dropping just a little bit. We're down at about 30... I lost my paper. We're down at 29.78 on the barometric pressure. Winds out of the southwest at 7 miles an hour and 54 degrees here at WCLU.
At SCRTC, it's time to spring. Spring into savings. Spring into more TV service. Spring into faster internet. Now through March 31st, SCRTC is offering a $35 credit when you add or upgrade SCRTC internet or TV services. Add those extra SCRTC TV channels to catch all the games. Get that faster SCRTC internet that you've needed. And get that $35 credit too. So spring into action and call SCRTC for this $35 credit now through March 31st.
Some call it home cooking. Some refer to it as family style or maybe Southern goodness. But around here it's called The Lighthouse. Yes, The Lighthouse Restaurant, nestled in historic Sulphur Well, Kentucky. It's a scenic drive back to the basics. Basics like famous fried chicken, catfish, and Penn's country ham. The goodness of green beans, lima beans, creamy stewed potatoes and sliced tomatoes, fried apples, biscuits, and red-eye gravy. Our other delicious items include tenderloin, burgers, popcorn chicken, and chicken sandwiches. We always have great starters like fried green tomatoes, cheese sticks, and mushrooms, and great finishers like our mile-high pies. Words can't really describe it. Your family will love The Lighthouse. Open every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 10 a.m. A beacon for appetites from all over southern Kentucky. All roads lead to The Lighthouse on Highway 70 in Sulphur Well. All right, we're going to come right back and check the birthdays here. Ralphie's Fun Center is the sponsor of the Birthday Anniversary Club here on WCLU. And whenever it's time for fun, you know what to do. Go out to Ralphie's, as they will certainly make it fun for you, whether you got a party, whether you got a big bunch of folks coming, or just a few, or just a short get-together. Maybe it's an activity for the youngsters, or maybe it's just a place for everybody to get together and not worry about it being in a nice place with a lot to do. That's kind of Ralphie's Fun Center's, shall we say, motif. All right. Let me get my birthdays over here so that I can make sure I get everybody's name on the birthday club here that we have, including is that the winners list? It is. Hold on, let me get the birthday bed up here. Having bed problems here today, but I slept good. Here we go, the birthdays. Now let's see how this particular birthday bed sounds. Sounds right to me. Friday, February the 15th, we've got some nice folks having birthdays like Aaron Humphrey Brown. Aaron is 23 today. Mike Bell is 72. Nancy Walden has a birthday. Hannah Brown. Ken Vierstra is 65. Miss Mildred Bull. Happy birthday, Miss Mildred. Sherry Ann Ballard. Rosie Dyer. Paul Lowe. John Hurt. Teresa McElroy. Tina Compton has a birthday today. Freddie and Loretta Norris have a wedding anniversary. Page 2. Saturday. We know that Rochelle Mathis has a birthday. Shane Pruitt's 34. Austin Bull tomorrow has a birthday. Annabelle Botts will be 18. H.M. Cherry will be 91. Dale Smith has a birthday. And Jasper Isles, Jasper will be 5 on Saturday. Now let's get over here and look at the Sunday honorees. For example, Wanda Garrett, who is celebrating on Sunday. Patricia Smethers has a birthday. Christy Pointer, happy 40th birthday to you, Christy. We have Danny Bishop with a birthday on Sunday. Joseph Wyatt has a birthday, and Linda Settle has a birthday on Sunday as well. I think we are up to date. 651-9149, 800-956-1023, or online. It's a simple click here at WCLUradio.com for birthdays and anniversaries. Let me look one more place here and make sure that we don't have any stragglers here coming in. We, all day long we'll take the birthdays and the anniversaries, but for today, that's where we are for the morning, for the moment, I guess is what I'm trying to say. 651-9149, 800-956-1023, or online. It's a simple click here from WCLUradio.com. Now, 7:32 at WCLU. Thank you to Ralphie's Fun Center.
Money may not grow on trees, but it does grow at Citizens First. Hi, I'm Dana Chapman, branch manager at our Glasgow Southgate branch. We have a checking account at Citizens First that earns you real interest on your money, more than most CDs. Our Platinum Plus checking account. Our staff makes moving your account to Citizens First simple and seamless by helping you through the process. We're committed to a brighter future for both you and our community. Citizens First, the best choice for the best checking accounts. Stop by today to open your Platinum Plus account. Member FDIC.
Good morning, friends. It would seem to be quite common to hear or read some degrading remark about the character or quality of another person or group of persons. Why is it that we hear much about the supposed character defects of another race or social class or political stance or nationality or religion? I suspect it has a lot to say about the view a person has of themselves. The tongue is only speaking what the heart sees, and so often the heart sees self first. Out of a good heart will come good and kind statements, and out of a heart that lacks character will become statements that reflect that character. While I may not agree with the politics, the religion, the actions, the affections, or the lifestyle of another, in fact, I may believe all of the former to be wrong morally, religiously, and ethically, I still am called upon by Christ to treat and speak of that person as Jesus would, and as I would want to be treated and spoken of. Why is it that many feel compelled to continually slander, disparage, and ridicule those with whom they disagree? Perhaps the character of that person is the answer. Perhaps their words are only a mirror of what they see within themselves, and as such, these words simply reflect the image within. This is Danny Wyatt for the Refuge Church of Christ.
Do you hear a squeak? Do you hear a clunk? Is your vehicle making noises it shouldn't be making? If so, stop by Quality Auto Repairs at 300 Reynolds Road and let one of our quality professionals give you some quality advice. Quality Auto proudly installs Jasper engines, transmissions, transfer cases, and differentials with a 3-year, 100,000-mile parts and labor warranty. Large, small, or tires, Quality has it all. Call us for your automobile or trailer tire needs or stop by Quality Auto Repairs, 300 Reynolds Road for some quality service and quality advice.
Let me add another birthday here to the list. We just learned that Maverick Buckley has a birthday today. Congratulations and happy birthday there, Maverick. And don't forget, we're patting on the back today by special request Christy Pointer. Now, Christy Pointer was nominated to be good as gold, and I'll read from the nomination form here. Christy Pointer works at Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance, and she will be the Big 4-0 on 2/17/19. Since that's a Sunday, would you please announce it on Friday the 15th? Why, sure we will. We have gonged Christy, and we're patting her on the back today to let her know she's good as gold from WCLU and a little taste of Texas. And we have put her name, one of 5 names, in the big hat that we're going to be drawing out of here just in a few minutes in order to find out who our winner for the week, winner of dinner at Little Taste of Texas. So hang on for that, and we'll get our act together. We'll get our act together as close as we can get our act together. Oops, I don't want to play that. And then we'll come back and might even have a little bit of a tidbit news story or two for you coming up. So hang with us here on WCLU. And glad you're here now, 7:35.
This is Elizabeth Downing, and I ask you to consider letting Time Savers assist with whatever kind of care you need. Preventive care to help make sure you don't land in the hospital. Recuperative care to help you bounce back from illness, injury, or joint replacement. Full hands-on care. Respite care. Dementia care. At Time Savers, we're good at all of these. Don't know what you need? Let us help you figure out the puzzle. Call us at 270-792-5703 or go to mytimesaversky.com. We're here to listen, to understand, and to help.
Hello, I'm Anthony Myatt. Thanks for calling. How can I help you?
I need life insurance, but it's so complicated.
It can be. As a Modern Woodman agent, I'm trained to design the best plan for you.
Great. Thanks a lot. I'm so glad I called you.
Call me anytime at 427-6807.
Get to know your local Modern Woodman representative to plan for your financial future and learn about valuable member benefits. Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures. Securities offered through MWA Financial Services, Inc., a wholly owned subsidiary of Modern Woodman of America.
Hack Whitty, Marita Whitty-Lyle, David Whitty, Becky Lyle, names that have been trusted in this community for quality auto repairs for 46 years. Names you can continue to trust for many years to come. At Whitty's Complete Car Care, they specialize in all your car repair needs, including brakes, tune-ups, and diagnostics. And you won't believe their amazing tire prices. If you're ever in need of towing or unlocking service, Jeff is ready and waiting 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Wheaties Complete Car Care on Rogers Road in Glasgow. 46 years and counting.
Well, let's see. Somebody called up and said, you never have sounded the 40 gong for Christy Pointer yet. And you know what? That's true, because I couldn't find the gong. You know, it's that's part of that stuff of doing this in real time rather than practicing. So, Christy Pointer, in honor of your 40th birthday on Sunday, congratulations on a big one. I think that some folks are probably going to enjoy harassing you here for the next couple of days on your 40th birthday, and that's what it's all about. The new Hardee's is now open in Glasgow. Normally, when someone moves into the neighborhood, you welcome them, preferably with biscuits. But we already make biscuits from scratch, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and 100% Angus beef thick burgers. So don't you go welcoming us. We can welcome ourselves and shake our own hands. But that doesn't mean if you visit us, we won't welcome you. And welcoming you with welcome biscuits is all we need to welcome ourselves. Got it? Good. Welcome to the neighborhood. Us. Next to Glasgow High School on Columbia Avenue. Hardee's, because it tastes better. Now open. 738 WCLU. I'm going to get the hat over here. This is the size 9.5. Fabulous hat. Let me move it here where you can see down in there. We've got five folks down in there. 5 names of people who have been nominated to be good as gold. And I'm going to just swish them around right here and see which name I can draw out of there. They're all good folks. In fact, they're good as gold. And somebody's going to win a big dinner at A Little Taste of Texas. Let me set that over there and see what this says. It says Deborah Hall, who was good as gold on Monday. So I'm sure that Miss Nellie, who knows all about everything around here, also knows the number, the way we can contact Deborah Hall and let her know that she has won a dinner at A Little Taste of Texas. And we thank all of our folks who just help us celebrate with special folks. And remember, WCLUradio.com, you can get on there and submit names and do like what whoever submitted this for Christy Pointer. Tell us a little bit about her and or him, and we'll work it into where we can get them patted on the back, deservedly feeling good as gold. Thanks to the good folks over at Little Taste of Texas. I'll come right back. We'll do a wee bit of tidbits.
Competition is good, and when you've been in business for 53 years, you've done something right. Even with all the new ways you can shop for flooring for your home or business. Here's what Parish Carpet does. They offer the top name brands in flooring backed with solid warranties. Then Parish Carpet stocks a large showroom of carpet and rugs for you to see and feel, not just samples. Then they have the finest individuals come and install those floors in your home. Parish Carpets gets to know you, and you get to know them. And that's why so many people keep coming back. There's plenty of competition, but if this sounds like a place you'd like to do business, stop in Parish Carpet on Reynolds Road in Glasgow, 651-8058.
From the north, south, east, west, NEWS, here's the latest news.
From around the world and up the street is Tidbit News, where we look for things that are pretty interesting and kind of share them. It won't necessarily be the news, but today we've got a wrap-up of Valentine's Day for the most part. Actually, there's one other little story I want to throw in there, but let me tell you. First of all, this one right here, I had not seen this on the Newswire until Billy Wright called up and said, "Did you hear about this?" And I did some searching. This story is about a Valentine's deal over in Hartford, Kentucky. Now, a lot of folks know where Hartford, Kentucky is.
What county is that?
Hartford, Kentucky. That is, is that Muhlenberg County? I think it is. Down by the Green River where Paradise lay.
They just shut down that TVA deal down there.
They did. Well, this is Hartford, Kentucky, which is, if you've been over there before on off of the Parkway, the Natural Parkway, is where you get off and it says, "Welcome to Hartford, Kentucky, home of 6,000 people and a few sore heads." So let's see how this goes right here.
All right.
Valentine's Day is a chance to get your significant other something special. Sometimes your partner will let you in on what they're looking for. But one Kentucky man may have missed the memo.
Okay.
His Valentine's Day mix-up caused some big laughs yesterday. This is Hartford, Kentucky, Alan and Nina Harris of Hartford have been married since 2006.
Mm-hmm.
For Valentine's Day this year, Nina wanted something that would last. So she told Alan that if he got her flowers, she'd like some tulips.
Okay.
So that she could plant them outside. Tulips are annual flowers, which means they will come back every year after you plant the bulbs. However, Nina did not know how to react when Alan showed up with turnips.
Turnips.
That's right. That's right.
If you put the L and the N, it
He
kind of looks
mixed
like an
them
R
up.
together. Like if you push the L and the N together. If you can't write good like me.
Alan had apparently misunderstood what Nina wanted.
Turnips.
She wanted turnips for Valentine's Day. Once the couple worked through what had happened, Alan did eventually go out and get some tulips for his wife as well. Nina's daughter, Bobby Jo Martin, shared the story with the AP. She said she doesn't believe anybody got a more unusual gift than her mom this year. Happy Valentine's Day, baby. Here's some turnips.
How romantic.
Yeah, that's right. You know, they have bulbs too, you know, and they have greens too. Turnip greens.
I know.
Anyway, I think Billy stumbled across that one, and I was able to find it. And anyway, Hartford, Kentucky.
Sounds like something off of Hee Haw.
Yeah, it really does. You know, picking and grinning. We need some banjo music.
I was specifically instructed not to get flowers this year.
Yeah, well, and
so I didn't.
Good.
But I got chocolate.
Good. You know, that's what you got to do is just follow instructions. It's a better prescription for a good day.
Well,
all right.
I'd rather do turnips.
Yeah.
At least you can eat those.
That's right. And they
don't make you sneeze.
I don't know if turnips are annuals or not. They come back, I guess, but I don't guess you have to replant them. I'm not sure. I've never grown turnips for medicinal purposes, for eating purposes, or for Valentine's purposes.
Mm-hmm.
How about this story? Out of Atlanta, Georgia, school officials say 21 students from a middle school south of Atlanta were taken to the hospital after eating candy and snacks yesterday. Authorities with the city of South Fulton say it appeared that the Sandtown Middle School,
Mm-hmm.
the students there became ill after eating some type of candy yesterday. They say the children experienced shortness of breath and other reactions.
Oh, no. What was wrong with the candy?
Well, I'm trying to see here. City spokeswoman Ashley Minter says the students were taken to 2 local hospitals. Fulton County School spokeswoman Susan Romanek says the students were first evaluated by paramedics and then taken to 2 children's hospitals in Atlanta. She says she does not know what type of candy and snacks were eaten.
Mm-hmm.
She said that question is part of an investigation being done by the school system's police department. So
that's scary stuff.
It is, we've moved on Halloween to having to check the candy before you take it home. Now, are we going to have to start checking the Valentine's candy before handing it out?
Well, the same principles would apply.
That's right. Exactly right. All right. This story, hold your stomach. There are some folks who had people buy dinner for them on Valentine's Day, but it wasn't the kind of thing that created a warm and fuzzy feeling. More like a creepy, crawly one. That's because the El Paso Zoo ran a promotion called Quit Bugging Me.
Okay.
It let people name cockroaches after ex-spouses, former lovers, or anybody else who bugs them.
I've heard this before.
And yesterday, those bugs were fed to various zoo animals. Not surprisingly, the promotion was quite popular. Zoo officials say they got so many requests to feed ex-spouses, lovers, and others who irked to animals yesterday, they had to shut down the promotion early. Couldn't overfeed the animals.
What does that say about our society?
We got a lot of people we want to...
A lot of haters?
A lot of people that bugs them, I guess. That's what it says.
Haters gonna hate.
It can't say anything else, really, quite honestly.
I guess not.
I mean, the translation is such.
There's nothing romantic about that.
No, that's right. It's just that's just a thing. I had another story here, Summer. Hold on.
There's probably a nerdy way to be romantic about it, but if you're not a nerd, it would not work for you.
Yeah. This story right here. The headline caught me here. Okay, and then I'll quit.
Okay. I'm trying to think of how to make the cockroach romantic.
Yeah.
Let me crawl on the floor on the way to you or something.
It just, there's that image that, you say the word cockroach, then there's always a
negative
bad
connotation.
Image. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Bad image.
Yes.
And finally, this story out of Newark, Delaware. There's a Delaware man who took a nap in his car. He ended up on a wild ride when his vehicle was stolen while he was taking a nap in the car.
That's a deep sleep.
Musician Justin Corner of Newark decided to catch some Z's in his car as he slept. He says he had a dream that somebody had jumped into the front seat. It was no dream. That is a deep sleep.
I mean,
police say somebody did jump into the front seat and made off with the car. Once the car thief realized he had an unwitting passenger, he bailed, and the car crashed. Eventually, police pieced together what happened when a neighbor of Corner's turned up security footage of the incident.
Wow.
That is a headline there. Man sleeping in car gets vehicle stolen. Can't...
It's not really stolen, though, if he's still in
right.
it.
If he's still...
It was just commandeered.
He still has it, but, of course, now it's wrecked.
Yeah.
How bad of a deal is that?
I don't know. Usually in movies, it always goes like this. The people, they hold a gun to them because they need a car, and they steal the car, and they go down in the police chase and all that. You always see the passengers get out.
Yeah.
This time the passenger didn't get out. But hopefully he was okay.
Hopefully he woke up.
I could care less about the guy that stole the vehicle.
Right.
But
hopefully he was awake at some point during the thing.
Interesting. But, the car is not the best place to sleep. I mean, where did he park? Was he on the side of the road?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess he just, I've never been able to sleep in a car.
I mean, I can, but not for very long.
Well, I can, but it doesn't count. It doesn't. In other words, it doesn't go against the
it's
the
not
amount that I need.
beneficial sleep.
Yeah, that's right.
But
certainly, it's not beneficial if your car is stolen in the process.
Definitely not.
And that's what we have, Wes, today in the way of tidbit news: a Valentine's wrap-up, cockroaches, and turnips.
All right.
Tidbit news. And thanks to Billy for letting us know about that.
Thank you, Billy.
Too. All right.
One of the most beloved stories of all time comes to the Plaza Theater stage March 1st through the 3rd. Steel Magnolias by Robert Harling, presented by the Far Off Broadway Players. 6 women gather in a small Louisiana town beauty salon and share their stories. For tickets, phone 270-361-2101 or visit historicplaza.com. Steel Magnolias at the Historic Plaza Theater March 1st through the 3rd. Visit historicplaza.com.
Let's play a little word association.
Okay.
When I say office supplies, you think of...
Express One Source.
Okay. When I say corrugated boxes for shipping materials and products, you think...
Express One Source.
How about bubble wrap, foam, stretch film, and tape?
Express One Source.
Okay, then janitorial supplies?
Express One Source.
Office furniture.
I know. Express One Source.
We get all this stuff from Express One Source? How did I not know?
Because they have sales representatives who call on us, and they provide just-in-time delivery.
Wow. Where do they stock all this stuff?
They have a retail location next to the Glasgow EPB and 250,000 square feet of storage space in 4 local warehouses.
So for all this, we have one source.
Express One Source. Check them out at www.expressonesource.com.
Express One Source. We live up to our name every day. www.expressonesource.com.
This WCLU Weather Channel update brought to you by Apollo PC Glasgow.
Ugh, why is this thing so slow?
Is your slow computer frustrating, but you don't want to pay the money for a new one? Well, check this out.
Hi, I'm Chris from Apollo PC. Nothing runs better than a new computer. Our refurbished models are practically good as new. Right now, get a complete computer system with monitor, keyboard, mouse, and speakers running Windows 7 for only $300. Or if you prefer a laptop, we have fully refurbished models for only $250. And we wouldn't put the Apollo name on it if they weren't top notch.
Search faster with Apollo PC. Chain Drive in Glasgow next to Sweetheart Bakery.
An opportunity for maybe some wintry precipitation as we head on through the night and early tomorrow. Colder air will be settling on in a winter weather advisory for most of us now. That'll be this evening through early tomorrow morning. Inch, maybe up to 2 inches of snowfall in some spots. Maybe a little bit of ice, too. So we'll have to be very careful as we head on through Saturday morning. Luckily, it's on a weekend, as we may see some wintry precip around. Clouds will continue to gather this morning. We may see a little light rain this afternoon, 45. Then as we go on through tonight, we'll see that rain mix with and change on over to a little bit of snow, maybe some freezing rain as we get into the upper 20s. An inch or less of accumulation expected, but still that advisory. Most of that precip gone tomorrow morning. Clouds and sunshine early, then becoming cloudy, 44, so everything melts. Rain showers Sunday, highs low 50s. Monday, cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. And a chance of showers on Tuesday. Once again, next week, it looks like the heaviest rainfall is going to stay south of us I'm meteorologist Ray Stidgick, a Weather Channel, WCLU, your home for local.
On the constant coverage and studio radar screen, we see some frozen precipitation. And Wes, if you can zoom in on that just a little bit, because I can't tell where the state lines are, but it looks like it's just to the west of southern Indiana. And, yeah, that's where we are. We're not quite in the state of Kentucky yet, down there in Missouri. And close to the Mississippi River, a little frozen precipitation in the way of snow, and then the freezing rain, and then it's a perfect. It's the light blue, the pink, and the green. Shows how that is shaping up, and it's parallel to where we are in southern Kentucky. So if the numbers stay the same, we could have that same situation maybe this time tomorrow. 52 degrees, WCLU weather brought to you by Apollo PC Glasgow.
It's tax time, and it's true that tax time is car buying time, but at Goodman Automotive, tax time is car buying time for different reasons.
Sure, we are like other dealerships. Sure, your tax return can help cover negative equity. Sure, your tax return can cover a down payment. Sure, your tax return can help with financing. Sure, it can help you get a lower payment.
Any dealership can advertise those things. However, at Goodman, you get those things and so much more.
Because at Goodman, you get a great car at a great value, sold to you by a salesperson who cares about you.
You get the Goodman Advantage, which includes a free powertrain warranty for life.
You get treated the way customers deserve to be treated.
So come on in. Check out our great selection of new and quality used vehicles.
That's Goodman Automotive, home of the Goodman Advantage, which includes the powertrain warranty for life.
Because things were never better at Goodman. Check us out at GoodmanAutomotive.com or stop in. We're on the corner of Happy Valley and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We're saying goodbye to Facebook because we're going to play some music, and they don't like that, and that's fine with us. We're going to play it. We're actually going to dance our way out of here for this part of the show. And, of course, we've got the 8 o'clock morning edition coming your way next.